Okay, so welcome back to Comic YOUniverse, the only nerd-centric thing in your life. I am DPZ, and I'm rolling solo once again for another comic review from another comic that was given to us by our good friend here on the channel, Mount Vernon Kid. Chris, hope you're watching this and enjoying this review. And today I'm going to be reviewing the Image comic known as Moonshine from Brian Azzarello. Most of you guys would know Brian Azzarello best from doing a lot of his DC work, as well as 100 Bullets from Vertigo. The dude has done a lot. And today, and this comic is a little interesting because it's a little out of his typical, well, I shouldn't say it's too far away from what he's done in the past of like these dark and gritty crime dramas and violent stories. This is violent and it's kind of a crime drama, but it has an extra ingredient in the concoction. Werewolves. That's right. This is a werewolf gangster story set in the 1920s. It's interesting. Like, this is something I was like, damn, I really want to read this, because most of you guys who know me know that I am a huge fan of werewolves. I love me some werewolves, and this was certainly something that I wanted to read for a while, and I was looking forward to reading this. And did it hold up? It did. I really do think it did. The story centers around a fixer by the name of Lou, who has gone down to West Virginia in the Appalachians to meet a man named Hiram Holt, who is crafting some really damn good moonshine that Lou's boss wants to sell in New York. However, Hiram isn't exactly the most giving person out there, so Lou is forced to stay down there until the deal is done. However, while he's down there, he kind of makes he kind of comes upon a dark secret hidden in the Appalachian woods. It turns out that there is a werewolf in the Appalachian Mountains, and yeah, it's hungry. Like I said, the story is very crime drama driven. This is like something, if you enjoy stuff like Godfather or Ozarks. This is definitely up your alley, and it has that supernatural vibe to it. It's pretty much if you put Goodfellas and threw in David from American Werewolf in London into it. It's really cool. I really enjoy this. The gore is on point. There's just some really bloody kills in here, and some really horrible violence. There's also some really dark humor in here that made me laugh in I can't believe I laughed at that. Like, there's one joke in here that made me go, wow, I laughed at that. Okay, wonder what that says about me as a human being. I also like in here the character of Lou, who is not like this, he's this sharp-talking, gangster who can fix all the problems like Harvey Keitel or something like that. No, he's kind of a fuck-up, and he's trying, and the only person who trusts him anymore, he's trying to do right by. And this job keeps getting in the way. The other characters we have in here are all very complex and very interesting. Especially the character of Tempest, who you don't the woman who is connected to Lou in here. Tempest, you don't know what side she's on, as well as the other girl named Delia. Delia and Tempest are definitely on two sides of two sides of the same coin, and they both are connected to Lou in a very interesting way. It's a very complex mystery. I will say that if you're looking for like werewolf action in every single issue, there is werewolf stuff in here in every single issue, but really it's more played in the background until you get to the last two issues. Mostly because the crime stuff and the internal struggle of the Holt family is first and foremost. The werewolf stuff kind of really brings out to the forefront of the story. And when they get to the werewolf stuff in these comics, yeah, buckle up. It's definitely when it gets to the werewolf stuff, it's fascinating and it's fun. It's bloody. I love, 1920s, this kind of noir gangster stuff. I really do enjoy that kind of noir stuff. And having it done in, like, the backwoods of the U.S. at the time is really cool. It's a nice setting. Moonshine was definitely a big thing in the Prohibition era. and then you throw in a werewolf into it. One of my favorite monsters. You throw that into the mix. Yeah, I'm damn sure going to read it. I am damn sure going to read this comic. If you're a fan of werewolves or crime dramas, I say definitely pick this up. As always, with most Image books, the first volume is $9.99. Regardless of what it is, the first volume is always going to be, like, a good amount of first volumes, unless they're, like, one-and-done miniseries. Unless it's a one-and-done... It's like a miniseries. The first volume of anything from Image is $9.99 in terms of trade. Because that's how they get you. The first trade is always $10, and then that's how they get you to keep buying more. They know how to hook their audience. So yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed this review. It's a little short, but I want to keep it short, sweet, and to the point, because I don't want to spoil too much of what happens in Moonshine. If you enjoy, like I said, crime, blood, gore, werewolves, and if you're just a Brian Azzarello fan, I'd say pick this up. So there you go, guys. That is pretty much my review for Moonshine Volume 1. If you've read it, comment below, let us know on the channel, or if you have any questions about the volume, just comment below, let us know here on Comic YOUniverse. And if you're new here, remember to Hulk smash that subscribe button. I'm DPZ, and I hope you all enjoyed this. And once again, hope you all see you once more in the universe. God, I messed that up.